Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have this wonderful air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but there could be somebody coming in swiftly, fast, to bring you some communication of some sort. Maybe a surprise communication. Not this month, this week here we're speaking about. The center of the reading, we have the Justice in reverse. There's some kind of disjustice or feeling of disjustice here for you, Cancer, or a situation around you. It doesn't have to be you, but I do feel like it is for you, Cancer. I feel like there's something that did not go or isn't going in your favor. If this has to do with a Libra, you could be dealing with a Libra in your life that is just not being fair with you, or things are not working out in an equal manner. If this is legal paperwork or contracts of any kind, it does appear that things are not in your favor, or they're not balanced in some way. So we do have this King of Swords that's coming in very rapidly to communicate to you. And it could have to do with this Libra, or this message. You may be getting some messages about some truth. Somebody wants to tell you the truth about something. Maybe you don't have all the facts. Maybe you're going to be getting this having to do with giving you some clarity and some facts that you didn't have, that were making things maybe unfair. In your recent past, possibly this beginning of the month, up until now, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys could be dealing with a money situation, or there's some kind of postponement here of money. There's some kind of need to pay attention to money. There's some kind of need to focus on that, and to really make sure that there's some kind of attention or delay here in finances of some sort. Most likely having to do with this lawsuit or legal suit or legal documents. It could even have to do with a job offer or a business offer or your own business. Maybe you're in negotiations. Let's use that. Maybe you're still in negotiations with this situation. And there's a need right now for pause because you may not have all the facts. What's coming in for you, Cancer, is the King of Wands in reverse. So there's no action being taken. It could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It could be male or female. But this person's not taking action. It could also be you, just not taking action. But I see this more as somebody else coming in around you in this situation. They're not taking forward movement. They don't have any desire to do that. They're almost being stubborn, or they're not getting their way. They're not succeeding, maybe even. So therefore, they're not going to really put a lot of effort into something, possibly. There's a lack of movement, which could be causing the unfairness here. Well, what's crossing you is the Ten of Pentacles, Cancer. So this could have to do with a legal money family situation, inheritance, family business. There's something going on that needs to be paid attention to for sure. And with the money, this is a lot of money. This money needs to be divided fairly. And if it's you, Cancer, you need to definitely pay attention. Don't let other people control or don't not take action when you should be taking action, okay? Even though maybe other people are not, possibly. But there is some kind of large sum of money here, and it could have to do with business for some of you, like a very large business opportunity at work or through a company related. But a lot of you guys, this is family money. family affair, family money, family business, a business within the family, siblings. Very few of you, this could have to do with, if you're married, there could have to do something here with your spouses. Because you're married to your husband, you could be involved in this as well. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is usually this beautiful earth sign. It could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This is a person that's not able to be independent right now. Cancer, if this is you, you're feeling like you don't have a lot of money right now to take care of yourself, or to take care of take care of yourself. You may not have the money to take care of yourselves and be independent. So you may be dependent on this family money, and it's not coming in for you yet. Things are not equal yet. They're not fair. Things are not going, maybe they were settled unfairly, and now there's things that need to take place in order to make things fair. Because somebody hasn't been paying attention to the money or managing the money in the family. Maybe it wasn't being managed properly. I do see that it wasn't being managed properly. And therefore there is somebody here, if this isn't you, Cancer, that they no longer can manage their independence anymore. Whether this be health or money related, they're unable to take care of themselves like they used to. So this person may need help financially. They may need help emotionally, or in one way or another, because they're not really able to do it on their own anymore. They really need some help. They need family help, possibly from the family. We have the Six of Wands, and this is what you guys are hoping for. You're hoping for success. You're hoping to be acknowledged. It's not happening right now for sure. You really, really are hoping to get a promotion, or whatever this is, having to do with this family situation, this money. You're really, really hoping for success. You're hoping for a victory here, and it's just not happening quite yet. You've got some things that are happening beyond your control, most likely. There may be other people involved. Somebody's not taking action. So we also have the nine of wands in reverse. Some of you guys might be feeling like giving up, like you're not getting the victory. You've put a lot of work into something. You've done everything. You might be feeling exhausted. If it's not you, it could be this other person, this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius doesn't want to take action. Therefore, they're kind of like postponing things. But there's definitely somebody in your situation here, you or the situation, where you're starting to feel like that you don't have the energy to keep going. But please do keep going, guys. Keep going. There is somebody here, I believe, coming in. I'm going to get some clarity. I do feel like this person's coming in to get you some help. Okay, to give you some clarity, some information and knowledge that you may need, even legal help. This could be a legal advisor as well. It could be you also, but I do see this as somebody else. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. This is in your environment. So I do feel that this could be a mother figure within your family that is no longer able to take care of themselves financially. They are no longer secure, and maybe it could even be health, but I don't see health. This is all money here. But yeah, it could be their home situation. Maybe they're losing, that maybe they need to move in with you or the family. There's some kind of legal stuff going on here with this. And this person really does need some financial help with somebody in your environment, around you or in your situation. We also have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So we have the Queen and the King in reverse. He is, this is in your hopes and fears. Okay. This is another earth energy. We're talking about finances. We're talking about security, whatever security is. It could be a home. It could be money, a job. There's some kind of lack of security, lack of money, lack of something here with this person. And it's really in your fear section. So some of you guys are really fearing that, maybe this is a couple, a mother and father. This is, could be the same person. Just that talking about that energy, because this is a more of a mature person that's no longer able to really support themselves. So it is a concern for you, it looks like, because it's affecting you here. Now, the outcome is the Two of Swords. This is a great outcome. I believe this person is going to be coming in to communicate with you out of the blue at the right timing, right when you need some advice. It is going to get you out of any kind of crossroads you've been in, indecisions, inability to know what the heck to do in this situation, how to turn it around or how to move forward. You're going to get some clarity, and you're going to get it from this person. They're going to come in and they're going to help you. It's going to give you the direction you need, or help you get in the direction you need to take action, to go forward. So it's either something coming in for you, but regardless, you're going to get the clarity you need, you guys, to take to see things clearly, to help your situation or your family. I'm going to get a card here from my Osho Zen deck. So we have projections here. You guys might, you're getting some clarity, and this projections really talks about mirroring. It talks about how you might be having some pivotal visions of yourself and how you project and mirror other people in your life. You're going to be getting some clarity on that. You may be seeing things that you didn't see before within your family or this situation. And it's really allowing you to be more aware of how you act and respond to others, and how they are going to respond and act towards you. So you could be just, some of you in this situation, there's a need for this. There's a need for, maybe both people they're butting heads, for instance. They're not able to step away from the situation to see what it is that they're contributing to, or how you're acting towards the situation that may act them to act a certain way. So it depends on how you're looking at it. It depends on who you are. But I do believe it's the more of the positive, where you, Cancer, are going to be really seeing something here that's going to help you get the clarity you need. All right, so let's go ahead and get one of these cards. What is the final message for this week for our beautiful, caring Cancers? What is it they need to hear? Serenity. Oh, I'm sorry. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Well, no wonder you're sensitive. You've got a lot going on, guys. It's not your fault. You may be very sensitive. Cancers are very sensitive. You guys can really feel energies, and you seem to be around some difficult situations here that really need some positivity. So it's saying here that don't get pulled into, an escape route, a negative escape, like using drugs, alcohol, or chemicals of some sort. Not necessarily drugs or alcohol, but for some of you, you don't want to do that. But be careful what it is that you're eating right now, because you do need to be clear, okay? You don't want to be the mirror. It's a time for you guys to really pay attention to the mirroring that's going on and how you're mirroring others, because it could depend on your situation here, and your family members. It's important to get along with your family members, and sometimes that's hard um, when people are going through difficult times. So maybe it's time to just start juicing, get your juicer out, start juicing some celery, start detoxifying and drinking lots of water, lemon water, or whatever it is that you guys like to do to stay healthy and avoid, negative foods or whatever. So, and also this could be talking about news, watching the news, or anything that's like anything that can create you to feel negative in a way. It's trying to help get you away from that because you already have a lot going on within yourself. But the great news here is you guys are going to be getting a lot of clarity in a direction now. You're going to know which direction to go. You're going to be getting some truth and some communication.